I want to show you something that took us 30 years in the legal industry and over 20 years in online marketing and a year of development to build for our clients. Watch what happens when I enter a URL and scan the URL. And this is what it came up with. This is all public information. Came up with multiple locations, attorney information, practice areas, case types, FAQs, and a description. And now I'm going to generate Okay, it scanned the website, created 548 FAQs, 144 articles, 72 services, 240 web pages, one organization, and 297 Q&As. The beauty of this is FAQs, help articles, and Q&As are all structured to where they will qualify for AI overviews and snippets on Google, in addition to AI citations on Google, but also they will qualify for AI citations on answer engines where people go and ask question after question, a series of questions, and by the time they're done and you are recommended or cited, they'll click on your link and make an appointment. They have higher conversion rates because they've already had most of their questions answered. If you go into schema, you see that it's been validated. You also see the schema files that have been generated and the number of files. If you want to expand schema coverage at any time, you can add cities, case types, locations, custom FAQs, custom help articles, custom Q&A data sets. You can add testimonials and team members. If you want to add additional FAQs, you just press this button and it'll use Perplexity to find real questions that people are asking right now about the different case types. The unanswered questions, you click here, Perplexity will search for AI overviews that have not been answered yet. So far it's found 297. Under help articles, you can go by your case types or you can add anything you want in here, any topic you want to generate help articles on. And then you can just keep hitting more if you want to add more. It'll search the web for testimonials. Under website visibility tab, it's already generated per page schemas, AI citations, breadcrumbs, which are the most important, meta tags, authority signals, the sitemap, the robots text file, the LLMs, the long form LLM. You can do a page audit. YAML entity files are important. Well, all of these are important. You can do one click to generate all of them. These have already been generated, obviously. You can crawl and audit each page individually, and it will scan the page and generate schema JSON LD files, AI citations for that page, breadcrumbs, meta tags, and everything. It'll give you a summary here. You can copy it and paste it directly into your HTML head portion, or you can download it and send it off to somebody else to do that for you. Find missed opportunities. Missing pages, they have 3 that they recommend. Visibility gap for untapped keywords, AI visibility gaps based on search trends. Untargeted keywords, it has 3 of them. You can map pain points and solutions, and it'll give you a series of all that it's come up with. And you can download them, click on them. Now it has a authority builder suite. Click on each one individually. It'll take you to another page and you can download the information. Or you can run all 14 tools at once and download that information. Now when you go to publish, here's what makes AI Referrals Hub like nothing else in legal marketing. Your firm's AI-ready data gets mirrored across 6 of the most trusted AI-crawlable platforms on the internet, in addition to your own website, of course. This means AI keeps finding you wherever it crawls. It increases your validity and your trust in the eyes of every major AI system. This includes GitHub, the #1 trusted data repository on the internet. It's heavily crawled by every major AI system. And we have Hugging Face, where large language models are actively training on a daily basis. Your firm's data actually lives where AI literally goes to learn. Kaggle is actually owned by Google since 2017 and is Google's own AI training platform. When your data is on Kaggle, Google's AI is learning directly from it. GitLab is mirrored for redundancy, so more AI crawlers keep finding you in more and more places. Codeberg is an additional AI crawlable web presence that is indexed by Google. And GitHub Pages is a live, publicly accessible AI crawlable website published specifically for your firm. No other legal marketing platform in the world publishes to these platforms or mirrors your data and maximizes your exposure to AI search and answer engines. If you have a free brochure or something you want to upload to be available to the public through these repositories and platforms, you can upload it here. Let's go ahead and publish to GitHub. Now here is what we just published. I'm going to go into settings and ensure that the permissions are correct. And I'm going to go back in. I'm going to show you all the FAQs that were generated are here. And this is what it looks like. In machine-readable schema files. The organization has all their information about their services, Q&A, data sets, and the README file. And here's the README file. It has an AI sitemap that has links to all of the schema data sets that were just created so that AI answer engines can go through and just within seconds collect all this information. Also, I want to point out that we have built-in workflows where they build the public pages on GitHub Pages to have the AI crawlable website automatically generated. But here's the key to keeping them fresh. We have a workflow that actually refreshes all of the content every 30 days. And once it refreshes, it pings the search engines. It pings Google and Bing and all the AI search engines so that they will once again crawl your website and keep that information fresh in their minds. And it updates the timestamps when it refreshes to the new refresh date. Now this is the website that it created. It comes up with a summary here, and then it shows all the schema files below that. Then you can go from page to page. And look at all the services it came up with. I'm not going to scroll all the way down the page, but you get the idea. 2,460 help articles and all the awards that they've earned. Now this is an AI crawlable website. It goes from page to page, and if there's testimonials, it'll add a testimonials page. It'll add every page that you have available for information. Now the URL of this AI crawlable website should be copied and added to your footer in your main website. Also, the sitemap, the LLM's text file, the long form LLM for AI ingestion, all these should be added to the root of your website. By adding this per page embeddable code to the top within the header of each page of your website, along with these files to the root of your website, with the AI crawlable website with all your schema data, where all your schema data lives, in the footer of your website, along with publishing to all of these repositories, is going to make a huge difference in your AI visibility. There's just one more thing I want to show you. That is the download button. You can actually download a summary, or you can go down to what you want to download. 548 FAQs you can add to your website, or 297 Q&A snippets. What do you do once you have this huge zip file with schema files? They're just individual schema files. So, what do you do with that? Well, that's where I decided to create another app. This is an HTML generator. So what you do is you upload a file. I put in the URL for Just Work Comp Law, and it came up with these colors. But every website is different, so you can put your website in here, and when it generates, it will match your brand. You put in the page details, the URL you'll post it to for your FAQs, your Q&As, your help articles, your title, meta description, the file name you want it to generate, and whether you want it to create an FAQ page, Q&A page, or an article plus FAQ page hybrid, which is very powerful. And then you download. And once it's downloaded, you could click on share link, and that'll give you a link that you can put in your browser. For example, this is one link, and it shows all the HTML. But when you download it, this is what it turns into. This is a Q&A, and it matched the color scheme for this firm. And you can go on down the list and open and close. So it's accordion style. And let's just scroll down the page quickly and show you how many there are. So you have an instant Q&A page for your website. Everything you just saw was generated from a single URL in minutes. You can do this yourself, or you can have a team do everything for you. The link below will show you exactly how to get started.